How's it going, everybody? This is part 2 of sleeving cables, and if you watch my last one, you can learn how to properly sleeve the cables. And as you can see, I got done with this one actually relatively quickly, but this one's a little bit unique and probably shouldn't do it this way. But instead of getting the PCIe cables, you know, that have the little loopy piece in for another 6+2, obviously I got rid of the +2 part and I moved the split down to here. And the main reason why I did that, well, there you go, you can see I moved the split down here so it goes to 2 connectors. The main reason why I did this, my power supply only has 2 PCIe connectors, or yes, only has 2 PCIe connectors. I'm running SLI graphics cards, and it calls for 4 6-pins, so I had to make my own cable. Anyways, today we're going to go over how to tie the cables up. As you can see, this is what I have. It's it's waxed thread. I found out that the waxed works the best. So, and the only other thing you need for this is a pair of scissors. So, go ahead and untie some of this. And if you watch some of the people online, you know, they actually make it way overcomplicated for all of this. But as you can see, there's like bends and stuff in there. Look at that. Look at that. That's why I like this wax string. It actually holds its shape pretty good. So anyways, you can see that there's a little super glue or a hot glue on there, because I like to normally glue the connectors together so that they stay together, but I'm just going to skip that part. So move one of the connectors out of the way, go for the bottom cable, you know, the bottom 2 cables, and grab your string, go through there and stay underneath it. Basically what you're going to do is you're just going to tie a knot with equal leg length around this cable. And you want the knot to be right in the middle. So pull one of the legs through the other side, and then it basically puts the knot in between the one that you just tied up and the next cable in line. So grab one side, go through, and then as you tie it, make sure you remember which one you pulled through, because that's going to stay on the side you went to, and then you take the opposite side and go back through. So then basically tie that down and bam, and you take the other side. And this one's actually lucky because we don't have to go and fish through cables again. But come on. And every once in a while, you know, you can work it around a little bit and get it to how you need it to go. Then grab your next connector, lay it down into place. That one came through last time, so we go back to this one, pull it through, tie a simple knot, pull the opposite side. And you got to make sure whenever you're doing this, don't let the cables twist, because it will kill the look of it, especially the ones that are way up here by the connector. So grab the opposite side again, fish it back through. Then right here at the end, what I like to do is kind of tie it off real nice and tight. Go ahead and do another knot, but kind of towards the back side. Cut your excess wire or string off. And then there you go. Obviously, you know, I did this just really quick. I wasn't trying to do it absolutely perfect, but as you can see, there you go. Cables are all laced together. The knot is really small and you can't even see it. All the cables are nice and straight. And if you, as you're tying it, if you slowly put a bend in it and then go down, I like to do roughly 15 or 10 to 15 centimeters down, tie it off, and then put a little bend in it again, 10 to 15 centimeters, put a tiny little bend in it again, and it's a real nice arch. And then all the excess knotting stuff comes down here, which it's going to anyways because of the way that I have this cable done up with all of them crossing over. I won't be able to get a good tie past about here. As you can see right down there for my first card, I can't go much lower than that, so I only got 5 ties on that one. But you can see that it's nice, pretty, and straight all the way down. So, but anyways, that's basically how you go about tying up the cables. Like I said, if you got the card already, stick the connectors in the card because they'll be gapped out some, and put a small piece of hot glue there and a piece of hot glue right there, and it'll hold that connector where you need it to, so it's not all flopping around and getting all wonky. Well, you can see that they're not even, they're not perfectly even, but I've had it sometimes where it's off like that far, and you get towards the end and you realize that you got to take all of your ties back off and go from there and figure out well now what do I do? And it's really simple to take these back off if I had the right tools to do it. They slowly just work their way out, and as you can see, this connector is damaged because I can't get these wires to stay in for nothing. So luckily I got another connector, so we're just going to ignore that. Yeah, they're not even pushed in all the way. And then you can just work it a little bit and your knot comes undone. And then you can redo this half or redo all of it, whichever one you want to do. If you guys want to see exactly how I went about, you know, making this, instead of, like I said, having the little loop-de-loop, I forget what Linus calls it, or Luke or Linus calls it, but having the connector piece or the split down here is a lot better than having it way up here at the connectors, because you know you're not staring right at it. And luckily I got a power supply shroud and I'll never see these. So if you guys want to know how I do all this, leave a comment down in the description. If you want to know a good place to get paracord, I'll leave a link down in the description. It's just on Amazon. I don't have an Amazon affiliate program, so you ain't got to worry about that. But going off of the first video I did of how to sleeve the cables, if you guys want to see some of the tools that I'm using and some of the tools that other people are using, I'll leave them down in the description as well. The only pair of pliers that I can't really leave a description for are these ones, because I'm not sure if you could see it right there. These are from whenever I turned wrenches. These are Matco, and you can't buy these you can't buy these exact ones on Amazon. If you can, I can't find them. So yeah, there's all that for you. Next video, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to figure something out, but check out the description down below. If you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment. If you hated it and you just hate hearing my voice, you know, dislike it. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next one.